Alright, we've got Hippie as green and Foerest as red. Both players getting straight onto building metal, power, and metal. Metal, power, and metal. Both players are going with the exact same build order at this moment. Alright, looks like Hippie is starting on vehicle factory and then an air factory at this time, while Foerest is still not set up his next move. Grabbing another metal at this time, looks like. And with Foerest's history of going a lot of powerful air, just doing dragonflies, hopefully Hippie will find a way to counter it. He's going to be getting up a basic turret, which will protect against incoming air units. Does have the ability to protect against that. Vehicle factory built now for Foerest. Foerest working on building power. And now an air factory, and the vehicle fabricator will most likely go for all of this lovely mechs nearby. Alright, air is working on getting up. Firefly already got out. Fabrication aircraft going for the metal over here. Hippie starting to get negative. Metal pulling out of it. Finally, another vehicle fabricator. Looks like these actually guys have been given leave to grab all of this mechs over here. So these two groups will find each other. Oh, here we go. Here's a fighter. It's headed straight up, and Foerest finds Hippie, takes down the Firefly, and will take down the fabrication aircraft. Fabrication aircraft is taken down. Now he knows where he's got to be watching. Already working on a vehicle factory and a bot factory as well. Getting some radar satellites out. And in comes another Firefly from Hippie. Hippie has seen Foerest's base. Now Foerest is going to have to watch himself. Hippie knows where he's going to be needing to send units. Looks like he's decided to send his units away from Foerest's base, however. Docks and some radar satellites coming around the side here, just swinging around. Going to probably swing up here, try and make it into the base. And this actually may be a very bad time for Foerest to keep on expanding. His units are going to run into these, and if that guy gets anywhere close to that engineer, it's going to get killed. These units, if only they would swing around this way, we could have gotten these ones here. But looks like they won't be getting it at this time. Commander coming forwards, looks like to try and help assist these units. Here comes the radar satellites, fighting against one another. Commander coming closer. Fires off a shot, doesn't do any more. Very nice raiding going on here. Most of these metallic structures have been destroyed. Hippie really needs to get expanding. However, that hummingbird just keeps on being a problem, keeping it from expanding out this way. Naval might have been a good idea to pick if we're using in the water. In comes that fighter, and it will take out that air fabricator. There's a lot of waste there. More units coming in. Anti-air doing quite a bit of damage to that Dragonfly. Dragonfly gets taken down, however. Docks is incoming, as well as a radar satellite. 3 more trailing behind, and they'll be able to destroy all of these expansions. And Commander heading forwards. It might be that Hippie's going to try to suicide his comm, because if the commander dies, then quickly getting out some mines. Try to keep that commander from moving forwards. Boom! Those units get taken down by those mines. Dangerous things they are. Vanguard just sitting there, not doing anything because it can't attack. That commander is shooting off. Not doing any damage at this time. Really, to those units. Finally starts hitting some of them through the wreckage. Commander starts pulling back as Foerest pushes his commander slightly forwards. Hippie is in dire need of metal at this time. Still, his commander is under attack and not firing at this dragonfly. Looks like the dragonfly's secured at place right above him, which protects him from being hit. Commander needs to get moving. Alright, looks like Commander was able to take out that dragonfly with the assistance of a hummingbird. Commander's freaking out a little bit, trying to take on an enemy unit. More bot factories coming up here. And 2 air factories now producing dragonflies, three producing dragonflies exclusively. Foerest's signature unit at this time. Commander's pulling back, heading towards the water. Looks like he's going to try to work on getting metal out in the water. Foerest is taken over. Actually, not that much of the planet. Slowly working on it, getting farther. These fabricators have been being quite sneaky and sneaking around the backside of the planet. After he lost all of this metal up here, which as long as these metal extractors run for, what is it, 30 seconds, something like that, they've made back all the metal that was spent. And they have been worthwhile. However, Foerest has a lot of units now inside Hippie's base. Hippie is in bad straits at this point. Commander's shooting off at some enemies, working on getting more metal going, but his base is almost destroyed at this moment. More factories coming up here. More air factories being built. Lots and lots of units coming up. Quite a few dragonflies flying around, just taking anything they can. And all of these metal extractors that were just built by the commander. And that air factory's just not dying easily. Being quite stubborn at this moment. And finally gets taken out. Commander's now under attack by dragonflies. Slowly, all of these planets are moving around. Lots of air coming forwards. This might be it. If he can get all of those bombers onto the commander. Yep, they're swinging around over the air defenses and back around. They take out that factory. Now they're all going for the commander. And they're doing quite a bit of damage to him. Even more coming in. And that target's destroyed. Air factories are all working on bombers, just trying to take out Hippie's commander. Things are looking very bad for Hippie. Hippie has called good game, and most likely he will suicide the commander. There he goes. And that's it. Foerest takes the victory against Hippie. And that is the end of this tournament.